Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. So let's see what's happening. We have the storm Boris there. So it's now weaker than it was over Central Europe, but still it drifted south into the Mediterranean and still bringing a lot of storms towards Italy and some other areas there like southern France, Corsica and Spain. So let's see. So today the main action will be around Italy. Shows a lot of storms there. Let's see if we zoom further here. So this is the GFS, still shows a snow or two in the Alps there, and a lot of storms around central Italy and southern Italy, many areas, mainly central Italy there, southern France as well. And then it continues into tomorrow, still some storms tomorrow there in Italy. And then Thursday still shows some storms there on Thursday. And Friday still a storm or two, some showers, and then it calms down a little bit. Now the European model shows like all those storms there today, shows a lot of storms around central southern Italy, also in Albania, like northwestern Greece, Montenegro, and some areas could have some storms nearby, but they'll be more intense in Italy there. Corsica, some more storms, southern France, and Spain there. So let's see into Wednesday, still many storms in Italy, Wednesday the 18th, tomorrow, so be careful there. Thursday, still more storms there around the Balkans and Italy. Thursday the 19th, some more storms around the Balkans, and then Friday still some storms around the Balkans and Spain, but then it calms down a little bit in Italy, but be aware there. Let's see. There's the icon. It shows a lot of storms around Italy today in the Mediterranean, in the Adriatic Sea there. Shows in Greece too, like Wednesday into Thursday, probably more storms near Greece, but especially today and Wednesday in Italy there, so be careful. There's the ARPRECH model, shows the low pressure there, a lot of storms around Italy today, in Sardinia and more areas, so be careful there. Now the accumulation from all of these models, just today the ARPRECH shows like a lot in central Italy, close to 79 millimeters, some areas there a lot, and then from today and Wednesday shows more than 100 millimeters in parts of north central Italy, some 89 millimeters, even more, and then all the way into Thursday shows like 123 millimeters already. Some other areas further south like 20-30 millimeters. Northern Corsica shows almost to 60-70 millimeters, so be aware, especially north central Italy there. Then if I put this until Friday, shows already like in the ocean, shows like 200 millimeters in the open Mediterranean there, but over Italy like 130 millimeters from this whole period, so be careful. The European model has until Friday 119 millimeters, 98, 117 millimeters in those areas of north central Italy, so please be careful there. Like all the areas to the east of Florence will get some very heavy dangerous downpours, and it also showing like near the Balkans too, more storms, Croatia, Greece, like Bulgaria and Albania, and near Corsica there, so be careful. And the GFS until Friday shows a lot there in Italy, more than 116 millimeters, might be some flooding a spot or two, and shows a lot there, the storms, so be careful. The icon has a similar thing as well, 133 millimeters in some areas there, 107 millimeters, so please be careful. And let's see here. There's also this high resolution model, but it only shows like northern Italy, so we can see the main area of storms with this, but it does show today a little bit of snow there in the Alps, and those storms there in north central Italy and southern France, some snow in the Alps, and some 10 storms in southern France too. Then later today in Corsica, some more storms there you can see, and more tomorrow in Italy there, so be careful. And the precipitation total until Wednesday from this already shows like close to 90, 100 millimeters in some areas of Corsica and northern Italy. But this model always updates, so the forecast won't stay like this. But let's see here. And if you're watching from Italy, in this site they have the weather alerts from for Italy, like the thunderstorm alerts and flood alerts. And here they have in Italian all the information. So if you don't understand English, check this site here. The link is in the description, or pause the video to read here. So be aware. And let's see here. For the rest of Europe, we'll have those storms around the Mediterranean, southern France and Spain. So the GFS shows there more in southern France and going to Spain. So this afternoon and evening in France, and then shows tonight more showers in Spain there, and a lot in the Mediterranean coast there of southeastern, northeastern Spain. Tomorrow, Wednesday morning, more storms Wednesday afternoon for other parts of Spain. Then Thursday shows a lot of storms for a big portion of Spain there. So be aware. Even to Friday still shows some storms there to Saturday. And France, as that other low pressure spins around the UK next weekend. And the Mediterranean, the GFS showing some big stuff early next week as well. So we'll keep monitoring this. Now the European shows, like, let's see here, France. So it also shows some storms in southern France there today, and Corsica, continuing to Corsica there tomorrow, and some on Thursday. And the rest of France is mainly quiet, mainly the storms in the south and some rain showers there in the Alps. So be aware. And there's the high resolution model for today. I showed you, shows this afternoon those more intense storms in France there and going to Spain. And then tomorrow still shows some stuff in a lot in Corsica and some stuff near France. So be aware. And here you also have the site for France, and they explain the whole most of the situation here in French if you don't understand English. So they have the phenomenon here, so the link is in the description as well. So let's see now for Spain. Shows those showers or storms starting tonight in northeastern Spain. So tonight into tomorrow morning shows a lot heavier in the Mediterranean coast there of parts of Spain, especially near Valencia and Catalonia. Shows a lot into Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon shows more storms throughout Spain there on Wednesday, and especially the southeast and areas of the northeast there. So be careful. And the European model has also those storms tonight and more rain tomorrow in the storms and everything. Especially on Thursday, shows a lot of concentration of storms on Thursday there in Spain, so be careful. There's this other model shows there tonight and more in western Spain there, like Thursday, southeastern Spain, and let's see, including like in some areas of southern Spain there. Let's see if another model shows like further south in Andalusia there can be some strong storms too, so be aware. And here you have the site for Spain with the weather warnings and the information in Spanish too, so link in the description. So let's see now for southeastern Europe, maybe, because we have some more storms around Turkey and Georgia there. So it shows today still some storms in northeastern Turkey, more around Russia, Ukraine, maybe a storm or two in Romania. So be aware there. In Greece too. And then Thursday shows more storms on the Black Sea, more there around Turkey and Georgia. So be aware in those areas. And the accumulation the next 24 hours shows more there in Turkey, Georgia, around the Black Sea, and in Italy there a lot. If I put this to like 90 hours until the 20th, shows all that in Italy. I showed you, shows a lot throughout a big portion of Spain because of those storms, and in Turkey there, and the Black Sea shows a lot as well. So please be careful. This, the GFS, the European model, has also, let's see, has also a lot there in the Black Sea near Azerbaijan and Armenia as well, Eastern Turkey, and in Italy, in the Adriatic Sea a lot. So be careful if you are sailing or if you have boats and stuff. In the Balkans, it shows a lot in Spain there. So be careful. And let's see. Here, the temperatures are still hot in some areas, especially like southern Portugal and Spain there. So like 34 degrees in Portugal. There's a high fire danger as well there. Some 30 degrees in Spain, 31. Let's see, colder in the Pyrenees. And then during the night, shows down to 5 degrees. 3 degrees in parts of the French Pyrenees, and 5 degrees, 6 degrees there in Spain and Andorra. Milder along the coast, like 17 degrees. In the French Alps, still shows like 0 degrees, -2, -8 in some areas there. Shows like in Switzerland, -8 in the highest part of the Alps, -6 in Austria, still Western Austria, very cold during the night. And Italy might be a little bit chillier in central areas during the night. And Montenegro, some areas of the Balkans, like chillier during the night. And during the afternoon, it shows like still warm there in Eastern Europe, like 27, 25 degrees in Greece and Turkey. Still a little bit colder in the higher mountains there, the Balkans, in Romania too, but outside the mountains, like in the 20s. And still show like 25, 24 in Germany and Poland, and colder in the Alps still. So some 20s in the southern UK, a little bit chillier along the foothills, and some 20s in other areas. Some teens and low 20s in Norway and Sweden, and in Finland. So be aware. And then during the night, it still shows that those very cold temperatures in the Alps, some 8, 11 degrees in the UK, 9 degrees, 10 degrees in Norway there, and Iceland still shows very cold there. So be aware. And then let's see, during the day, it might get warmer a day or two in southwestern France, like 24 degrees on Thursday, and still 28 in Turkey there, and Sicily. So, but generally colder there in the mountains and many areas. So be aware. And because of all this rain and stuff, we'll have the below average temperatures in the Mediterranean and everything. For example, here in Europe, it shows like 2-meter temperature anomaly. Those below average temperatures there still shows above average northeastern Europe, and it kind of fluctuates, but remains like below average in those areas. So be aware. And let's see here, maybe some snow. So it shows like next 5 days by the European, shows mainly in the French Alps between Italy and France, because of those systems there. So 9 centimeters, 10 centimeters, some more snow there. So be aware. The Pyrenees is kind of calm, and shows a tiny spot or two of snow in Romania there, but very low. Shows more around eastern Turkey, some spots of snow in northern Iran, in some mountains there, and in the Caucasus a little bit more snow as well. So be aware. Now the GFS also shows there in the French and Italy Alps a little bit, and in the Caucasus. And the icon has, let's see, shows that snow there in the French Alps, Italy, even a tiny hint there in Western Austria, and shows a little bit in the Caucasus as well. So be aware there. And in terms of wind gusts, we have those gusty winds near northern Spain, the Mediterranean, and Italy because of that system. So it shows some very gusty winds between Switzerland and France today. The occasional gusts can be up to 8 kilometers per hour. In Italy too, because of those storms, show some very gusty winds in the Mediterranean as well. so be careful there. Around Slovenia and Croatia shows like an area of gusty winds as well into Thursday. And then let's see, we might have some gusty winds there in the northern Black Sea as well, and in the British Channel some 58 km/h gusts sometimes. And then it shows a little bit gusty winds in southern France like Friday, and let's see, through Greece and Turkey on Saturday a little bit gustier with that low pressure in the Black Sea as well, as it drifts there. And it shows like the icon show a pretty formidable cyclone forming the Black Sea. So this will be quite crazy. A small cyclone there, compact. That's impressive, but we never know. The Europeans is not showing anything that big, just the icon, and the GFS is showing a weaker low pressure system there in the Black Sea, but we might have to watch for that later. So yeah, be aware there. And we still have, let's see, today through Wednesday that system passing near Iceland and the Faroe Islands, some gusty winds in the Faroe Islands and parts of Iceland. And let's see, and mainly it, and later we might have to watch for other stuff. So stay safe from the storms in Italy and everything, Spain and all those areas, and warn others there. Bye.